Okay, in today's video I'm going to show you how to install and run the NEC PC-88 emulator on Retropie. So let's get started. So go into the Retropie area like that. Go to Retropie setup. You have to first install the emulator in order for you to use it. So next thing you do is you go to binary. Let's try XP or experimental packages. Maybe it's in there. Oh, here it is. It's called QUASI-88. That's the emulator. I think I already installed it. Kind of forgot where it was. Go to OK. I installed it from binary. Sorry if you can't see that. I installed that from binary. And yeah, I already installed it. So you can install this. It's going to take probably a couple of minutes for you to install it. After you do that, just go back. Let's see if there's any other emulators that are related to NEC PC-88. Here's another one. Installed that too. I installed that from binary also. Now it's also going to take a couple of minutes. After you do that, go back, back. Just perform a reboot. You're not going to be able to configure the emulator until you reboot it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to my desktop computer and put in the BIOS files and the ROM files so I can run it. Okay, so now I'm back on my computer. So I'm going to go to the Retropie docs on the type of BIOS files you'll need and where you put it, basically. So first, let's go get the BIOS, which is here. I'll leave this URL in the video descriptions below so you can get it. What you want to get is you want to get this file. So just get that. Here it is. This is what I want. Okay, so I got that file. I want to get a file called oh, we have a file here. Okay, utility. The local. I want to unzip it to called PC-88 like folder. So I unzip those files here. And now I want to go into Retropie. To do that, just open up in Windows Explorer. Retropie. And now I have to see where I put these BIOS files. We could put the BIOS files in PC-88 or QUASI-88. So both, actually. So I'll make both folders in the BIOS. Okay, so we just dump all the files in there. In here. And in here, which I already did. And that's it. And we need to put the ROM files in there. I called it PC-88. You could go here and download the ROMs for PC-88. You could download it here and you could put it into that folder, which I already did. Thing about PC-88 emulator is that the files have to be unzipped for you to use it. It's like I have Pac-Man here and Sky Fox. They're unzipped. These files are zipped. And when I go back to Retropie, you're not going to be able to see them because they're zipped. So that's all you have to keep in mind. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to Retropie and I'm going to restart Retropie. And all the ROMs and BIOS files that I put in should be in there after that. And it should show. That's pretty much it. So I'll see you at Retropie. Okay, now I'm back to my Retropie. And I should be able to see NEC PC-88. This is where I put the ROMs. I only put 2 games in here. So if you want to run games on NEC PC-8801, you must unzip the folder and put it in there, or it's not going to work. So I'm going to run Pac-Man. I think these are discs, basically. Looks like that one's not running. Try that again. Let me select emulator. Maybe I'll try this one. Launch. Okay, now it's working. I think you have to use a keyboard for this. So fast. So I'm using the keyboard to play this. Let me try to use the joystick. It doesn't, gamepad doesn't work, fortunately. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here. F12 is a menu key. I can't exit it. just press F12 to exit that. I couldn't use the start, select, special button and start to get out of that. It's kind of weird. So I'm going to change the emulator on here. I don't like that emulator, so I'm going to change it back to that one. LRQUASI-88. So I have my USB keyboard connected to this. So I'm using the keyboard right now. Using the X button. For some reason the controller doesn't work, but you can exit this by pressing start select or special button and start. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's how you could run the NEC PC-8801 emulator. If you have any questions, you could leave in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.